it's truly a discussion, right? And it's almost a negotiation at points. But the challenge that I put before the department heads is this. The guidance that I issued to them back in November, December, as they started preparing their budgets, was to create a zero-based budget. And to do it truly, that would include looking at personnel and justifying all of our personnel. Because we're bargaining units, and in our unions, we have an agreement with them for certain positions, that's off the table. So whatever personnel that we have and are authorized and funded, we'll always have that and we'll fill those. But when it looks to the expense accounts, what do you need to operate in the next year? Our department heads have to start with zero. They have to come back into me and then tell me, here's what all of the different aspects of operations in this department entail. Well, let's look at DPW, for example. DPW will come in and sit down, we'll go through the personnel, and we'll say, okay, that's what we're going to fund for personnel. Then as operating expenses come up, we're going to go through, I have to do maintenance on X number of vehicles throughout the year, and my estimated cost is that. We'll come to an agreement on that. I then would like to do these training programs. I would like to have X amount of dollars to the training, so we'll take a look at that. And from that discussion, they'll meet all the service requirements and needs. The only one that's kind of in DPW is a different kind of example because they have snow, right? The snow and ice budget is set by the town council every year at $250,000. It's one of the only line items that we're allowed to deficit spend. If we run out of money, we can spend more, but then we'll make it up with our free cash when that's certified in the next year. So they go through and they outline what they would like to achieve, right, in meeting the goals and objectives that the town council is setting, that I'm setting, and that they're setting for themselves as well. So it's this process of talking to me how you're moving the ball, right? How you're moving the needle on and progressing and providing those critical services that we provide to the town. That's what they have to justify. That's what we fund. That's what I take before the town council. That's that granular number when we say, here's Department of Public Works, the Highway Department will get X number of dollars for salary, and then Y number of dollars for expenses. And it's something that we've had a pretty big discussion about and understanding and what that is. The one thing that I'm really trying to convince and make important to all of our department heads is that the budget is a tool. It's a tool to accomplish the goals and those things that you want to accomplish.